Ciao a tutti ragazzi, è sempre il Dennis e vi chiedo come stanno andando questi video, se vi stanno piacendo, come preferireste vederli, se più integrali o con tagli fatti in modo diverso, vedere anche tutti i discorsi che faccio con i vari PG, per capire un po' com'è l'andazzo, perché per voi sono passate 3 settimane. Io ho girato tutto in 3 ore, più l'editing che c'è dietro, che purtroppo è inquantificabile, perché si perde sempre un sacco di tempo per l'editing. E questa qui fa proprio cagare. È palesemente una maga. Quindi secondo me se... vedere un attimo, devo puntare sui critici. Il protagonista e il tipo biondo li vorrei fare più guerrieri. Bene, ci incontriamo di nuovo. Cosa ci fate qui? Ma è Molly. Che tempismo. Allora vado subito al sodo. Il principe Kiefer si riferisce a Molly alla richiesta di Patrick. Davvero è così? Patrick sta cercando una gemma verde per salvare suo padre? Ti saremmo molto grati se ci aiutassi. È già così tardi. Devo assolutamente andare. Ho una lista di cose da fare più lunga del tuo braccio. Cercate le rocce dell'arcobaleno, staccatene un frammento da una roccia verde e quel bambino dovrebbe riuscire ad aiutare suo padre. Però non me la racconta giusta lei. Lei secondo me non è reale. Aspetta, te ne vai? E cosa mi dici di Patrick? Ti considero un'eroina? Sicuramente avrai delle cose importanti da fare, ma immagina quanto sarà deluso quando gli diremo come ti sei comportata. Il piccoletto più coraggioso di tutti noi messi insieme. Non dimentichiamo mai quella scena. Lui che marcia imperterrito nella tana dei mostri per salvare il padre. Il piccoletto tremava di paura, ma non è fuggito neanche quando una schiera di mostri gli si è parata davanti. Il suo coraggio mi ha toccato nel profondo senza neanche rendermene conto. Avevo già riportato a Patrick e suo padre al villaggio. Il suo comportamento temerario mi ha ricordato quella volta. Va bene, lo farò. Ho già salvato la vita una volta, non posso lasciarlo nei guai adesso, no? Verrò con voi. Davvero, ma è fantastico, grazie Molly. Ho molto da fare però, quindi non fatemi perdere tempo bighellonando a caso. Ma la blu non ce ne ho altre. Ok. Il sasso è caduto. Si può giù di questa. Dovrebbe andare bene. Sì.
Hey!
Siamo riusciti, abbiamo trovato una gemma verde. L'unico problema è che è enorme, come facciamo a portarla fuori? Ci penso io. Molly si concentra intensamente sulla pietra verde. Dalla luce si stacca un frammento, una gemma verde. Ecco fatto, portatela al piccoletto.
So listen, do you mind if I ask you something? What made you decide to help young Patrick in the first place?
Well, what else could we do? I mean, he needed our help. Isn't that?
Well, that's grand altogether. If only that rotten lot in Ballymalloy.
What do you...
You know that village I took yous to? Well, it must be the best part of 20 years ago now. The folks there didn't know what to do until one brave young man did. So off he goes to face down the beast, and his friends and neighbours are telling him they're right behind him. He marches into the monster's lair to have it out, believing the rest of the troops will be joining him soon. And how many of them villagers were there marching behind him? Not a one. Malloy held out as long as he could, sure that reinforcements were on their way, until finally he and the monster couldn't go on. They collapsed and breathed their last. When the villagers learned what had happened, they were ashamed of themselves, as well they might be, and decided to rename their village in Malloy's honour. But what good did that do, I ask you? You could name 100 villages after him, and it wouldn't change nothing. The good folks at Ballymolloy didn't learn anything from the experience either. Where were they when Patrick's dad was fighting them monsters, huh? Listen to me blathering on. Now listen. There's something I want you to have.
Bambola di legno.
That doll was a present from me. Whenever I was afraid, I'd hold that doll. And it was like it was telling me to be brave. I've always carried it with me, as a good luck charm, like. But I amn't a child anymore. If you don't like it, you could throw it away.
Ehi, allora come procede? Abbiamo trovato una gemma verde per te con l'aiuto di Molly. Avete trovato una gemma verde e anche incontrato Molly, fantastico, grazie mille. Benissimo, allora datemi pure il pezzo e lo metto vicino al mio papà. Giro dalla gemma verde a Patrick. Speriamo che questa gemma lo faccia guarire. Non ci credo che avete combattuto i mostri alla miniera con Molly. Dovete essere davvero forti. Ma non vi ho parlato molto di lei, E il papà le dobbiamo la vita. Oh, ci ha già detto tutto lei. Ci ha raccontato che sei entrato da solo nella tana dei mostri per salvare tuo padre. Volevo dare una mano a papà, insomma, ma quei mostri erano troppo per me. Se non fosse stato per Molly avremmo fatto una brutta fine. Comunque l'importante è che siamo sopravvissuti, spero che guarisca presto. Scommetto che avete un gran bisogno di riposare. Perché non andate alla locanda a farvi un bel sonnellino? Ho fatto fare il sonnellino, mi sa.
It was nice of Patrick to pay for our rooms. He's such a considerate boy. Unlike some I could mention.
Chi ce l'ha?
Oh, that Kiefer can sleep anywhere. I wish I knew his secret. Okay, I'll shut up now. Try to get some sleep.
Bravo.
Night, you two. Are you still awake?
Non mi hai dato il tempo.
It's just... I can't shake this awful feeling that we might never see Pilchard Bay again. Wouldn't that be horrible? I want to go home. I miss my mother and father. Only joking. Got you. Only a massive wimp would say something like that. Anyway, go to sleep, will you? All your talking's keeping me awake.
Ma il protagonista è letteralmente muto. Va bene.
Oh!
Che succede, sorellino? Vuoi dirmi qualcosa? Sì, non puoi partire da solo, è pericoloso. Non puoi venire qualcun altro con te? Guarda che non voglio mica andare da solo. Ma gli altri sono troppo lenti, se qualcuno non insegue i mostri li perderemo di vista. Devo agire d'avanguardia, sai cosa vuol dire, sorellina? Significa che andrò avanti da solo e concerò per le feste un po' di belve, così darò agli altri il tempo di prepararsi. E una volta che mi avranno raggiunto per i mostri non ci sarà più scampo, li toglieremo tutti di mezzo, hai capito ora? Credo di sì. Adesso è meglio che vada. Ah, quasi dimenticavo. Ho fatto questa per te, tieni. È una bambola. Esattamente sì, l'idea è che dovrebbe darti coraggio mentre non ci sono. È un po' rozza, per farla ci ho messo anima e cuore, abbi cura di lei, d'accordo? Lo farò, te lo prometto, grazie. Bene, ora è meglio che vada. Molly, mi raccomando, fai la brava, sospettavo fosse Molly e l'altro Roland. Troppo belle le musiche di Dragon Quest, veramente bellissime.
Ah,
Buongiorno, grazie.
Look, my dad's back on his feet, so he is. Sure, he's never been better.
How are you? The name's Hanlon. Me lad Patrick's just after telling me all that happened while I was flat on me back. I can't thank you enough.
Don't forget to thank Maeve too, Dad.
So let me get this straight, like, that warrior you were telling me about earlier, her name was Maeve.
Yeah, she's super tough and cool, and she brought us both back safe and sound from that tower in the east. She's deadly. And that's not all. Maeve helped these folks find that green gem for us.
Is that so? Well, it sounds like I owe her a debt of gratitude. Now, if I may, what exactly is it that brings you to a village like ours out here in the middle of nowhere?
Siamo persi.
Well, that's quite a tale. So, you're stuck here, a long way from home, with no idea how to get back. Still in all, maybe if we dealt with the evil that's overshadowing this land, we'd be able to see things more clearly, like.
are you talking about bashing monsters?
I am. It's only since them awful beasts took up residence in the tower to the east that things took a serious turn for the worse round here. If we could track down whoever their boss is and give him a good walloping, things would be sure to brighten up. Now, you look like you can handle yourselves. You've nothing to fear from them monsters, I assure you.
Bene.
So what do you say? Are we marching off to this tower to battle monsters or what?
Andiamo. Tanto ormai non c'è
That's
rimasto
the
più niente qua.
spirit. And fear not. I'll be joining you on the raid, just as soon as I've rested up a little more. And it won't be just me, mind you. I'm gonna rally the troops and get the good... We can't have you fighting our battles for us now, can we? The future of the whole village is at stake.
Dad, I don't mean to rain on your parade, like, but I really don't think the other folks will be up for joining you. Remember when you went to fight them monsters the first time? They let you go off all on your own, didn't they? What makes you think it'll be any different this time round? They might tell you they're on their way, but then you'll turn round and find there's no one there. They're all a bunch of scaredy cats. And I know better. Sir, the thought of facing them monsters again has me shaking in my boots, so it does.
Poor Patrick. Isn't there some way we could help him get his courage back?
What's this now?
It's something Maeve gave us. It's no ordinary doll. She told us that it always used to make her feel brave whenever she was scared.
Really? So it was Maeve's doll, you say?
That's right. And now it's yours. I've got a feeling it's just what you need right now.
It's funny, like, it feels like Maeve's right here with me somehow. Thanks a million! I've decided not to give up on the other villagers. I'm gonna give them another chance. All right, Dad. I'll go and rally the troops.
Well, would you look at that? It seems you've come to the rescue yet again. Now, the tower is to the east of here, like I said. To get there, you've got to head north and go round the top like. Mind how you go. And remember, you'll have reinforcements coming. I guarantee it.
Sembra infastidito dal vostro arrivo e infatti ha un'aria decisamente ostile. Sta per attaccare. Pare un golem. Gelo.
Here I go!
piace. Sta anche un po' rompendo il cazzo però.
Here I come!
Il gelo dovrebbe fare ancora più male. Sì, dai. Questo che è un nemico un pochino più grosso. E il golem è andato.
Hey!
Un frammento rosso. Questo ci dovrebbe essere.
How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! Boss! They're here!
Boss?
Sorry, I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
But Maeve! Why?
I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was.
E questo lo sapevamo.
I was still just a wee girl. But when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance. But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me. The key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Boss, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me.
Right you are.
Credo che il verso dovrebbe ricordare la chiera del granchio di quel mostro. Ok.
Let's see you claw this one back.
Colpo di scena che non mi aspettavo. Carapax Massimo. Vediamoci almeno dai danni. Abilità fondente d'acqua. Vediamo. 23. Vediamo. Ok, meno 1. può accumulare. Si può accumulare, non è male. Meno 2. Non è di vita.
Here comes the heat!
Si è curato pure. Quanto arriva? Meno 2 al massimo, ok. Nulla di che però. 46. 118 punti di esperienza. Merda.
I'm sorry, boss.
Versi mi spaccano.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want you all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there, made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did. I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me. It's time.
Merda! Bello però.
Hold your horses! Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you brought backup too!
Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back like... We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village's future.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Or are you having us on? Can you really be Maeve? Sure, you're in an awful state altogether, but never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking, like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve. Come home.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like. We're begging you. Come back with us.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep. And the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying, like?
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me. For all of us.
Ce n'era bisogno, secondo me, però.
Here comes the heat!
Non si è difesa molto.
Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful to him? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of this. Listen, remember the forest where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice. Oh, and Maribel, thanks so much for giving me those seeds. It meant a lot. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
Incredibile, il cielo è tornato azzurro e limpido. C'è una parte del mio cuore che nemmeno questo sole splendente può raggiungere, ma non possiamo farci prendere dalla disperazione, vero? Quello che è successo a Molly è stato terribile, sì, ma quel che è fatto è fatto. Dobbiamo rimetterci in sesto e riportare il sorriso a Rolandville. Hai ragione, non sarà facile, ma è il minimo, lo dobbiamo a Molly e a Roland. Noi torniamo al villaggio, forse le nostre donne saranno già lì ad attenderci.